Hello everyone, welcome back to another lovely day here at the Aquarium Project. We are just hanging out, having a vibe, so yeah. It is very much our quiet time of year at this time of year, so not been too busy, so nothing really that exciting has happened, so yeah, sorry about that. But what I thought today was, I went over to visit my brother the other day, and so I've showed it before, he's got like a 4-foot Mbuna tank. So what I thought we'd do is I filmed you guys a little tour that I'll kind of put my voice over to talk you through what we're looking at and what's going on. Just thought that'd be a nice fun little thing. Maybe give you guys some ideas about how you can set up your tanks, what kind of things to look at and that. So yeah, that's what we've got in store for today. So just quickly before we get started, if you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. It really helps out the channel, and yeah, I would appreciate it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Just quickly, I thought I'd show you guys. So this is my Lake Malawi tank, but this tank is actually the same dimensions as his one. So it's 120 centimeters long, 45 centimeters front to back, and 60-ish centimeters high. So that's like 4 foot by 1.5 foot by 2 foot. So yeah, that's kind of the dimensions that we're working with. So obviously, if you guys have been into the shop, you'll know what sort of size we're looking at. You can kind of get a gauge from it that way. So yeah, but let's get into his actual aquarium, shall we? So here we have his aquarium. So as I said, this is a 4 foot long by 1.5 foot by 2 foot tall. Liters, maybe slightly more, 400. But yeah, it's a mixed Mbuna tank we got here. So we got electric yellows or yellow labs, the Chindongo Demisoni, the redfin trophiops, albino blue zebras, and red top lycoma, elongatus impanga as well. And there is one lone crebensis that made its way in by mistake, but lives happy enough. We've also got down towards the left here, we've got a common bristlenose, like the brown bristlenose. So there's 2 of them in here. They're good little algae eaters. As you can see here, this tank is planted. Now, these aren't the world's most happy plants. As you can see, the plant on the left here is the Rotala rotundifolia. There's a little bristlenose. But yeah, the Rotala rotundifolia grows real slow and struggles, but that plant's been in there for maybe, it'll probably have to be about a year. It's been in this tank, or his previous tank. And then we've got the big Anubias barteri they are, which is pretty cool. Like, they're massive plants, going real happy. And yeah, you can see we've also got a couple of the albino yellow labs, which is pretty cool. So they got like the red eyes and none of the black bits and everything, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, escape is mostly these big bits of coral rock. You can see a little fake tunnel here. But yeah, the escape is mostly these big hunks of coral rock with the Anubias poking out the top. And there is a couple little bits of driftwood and a little bit of like more decorative type of coral that I don't actually know where I got it, but got it from somewhere. As you can see, we got the fluval sea. I think this is a CP4 or CP1, whichever's the smallest one, just for some added flow to keep the waste and stuff suspended in the water column and get sucked up by the filter. In terms of equipment, this is running on a Aqua 1 Aquas 1200, which is probably underfiltered, but for these juvenile kind of size fish, it'll be alright. And then when they get bigger, they'll upgrade. This here is the entire buffering capacity, well, with the rocks, but yeah, we don't need to worry about adding any of the branded buffers or anything. We just got straight up aragonite sand, which handles it all. I haven't actually done a water test, but the pH and everything will be nice and high. So this is a fun little mix in his living room or dining room kind of area. It's a really fun active tank. There is the odd fry that pops out, but they unfortunately do get eaten by the other fish. But it is kind of good because they will just be random hybrids. The fish in here, I love Mbuna so much. They're one of those ones that gets bad reputation, but that's mostly just because they're not kept right. You keep them with community fish, or you keep them really unhappy in a small tank, or real low quality ones, they're not going to really give you what they can.
That's a cool one. I like that.
This here's little cabensis, and this is one of those ones. I wouldn't recommend keeping them with the Mbuna, but they're there. This is his stand. So he built the stand. He's a builder by trade, and he built this stand. We got the Aquas 1200. He keeps it in a bucket just for like little drips and stuff when he's opening it. And as you can see, he's got the power board hung up on the front, on the back, and he has hung everything. He's very organized, so he's got all his siphons and hoses and cables and tubes and stuff all hung up out the way, and it's also got the nets and everything in the middle. I think it's really good, you know, just keeps everything nice and tidy. That little box on the left is just full of assorted, like, I think there's like rocks and other junk in there that he doesn't use, but yeah. So this is the stand with the door on. This front panel is just hung by magnets. He wanted that real clean finish. There's just little knobs to hold it on, but as you can see, it is so nice. So what I'm doing with him is we're actually discussing whether he makes some of these for the stands, for the shop, like for you guys, because basically he really enjoys it. So yeah, obviously if you guys are interested at all, please feel free to let me know. We can obviously do custom stuff, but it's a really nice stand. He said the varnish wasn't quite the color he was trying to do, but too late. This is just the light here. This is the Aqua One Strip Go plant. I really like these for the African cichlids. They bring out a lot of nice color. Here's another group, all the Demisoni and the Mpanga, cool. Albino yellows, like some really fun stuff. I think these Mbuna are so really fun. They're all still growing, so once they get to that adult stage, they will be one of those ones that like really is kind of a, oh my god, knock your socks off. This is what we tried to do. We chucked his GoPro in there and tried to get some cool footage of them feeding. We couldn't really, but we are working on it. They're a bit scared of the camera, but we're working on it, so we might have to do a part 2 or something one day once they figure it out and once we figure out the system, because that's kind of fun. But this is just a fun little video of them kind of trying to figure out what's going on, what to do with it and all that kind of thing. Here we've got the foods. He rotates for the tank, so like the Rapashi soil and green here is obviously everyone loves Rapashi, so why not? Next up we got some New Life Spectrum, the cichlid pellets, which is just like these small little pellets. That's always a good one. He's got the Nova Effect, which is like these big kind of pucks almost that he likes throwing in because they kind of chase it around and it's like a little ball for them. So he enjoys that. And then we just got some Nova Pleco he chucks in every now and then for the bristle noses, but that was just because I had it sitting around on clearance, to be honest. But yeah, that's the foods. I think here's a little feeding video. This is using the New Life Spectrum cichlid pellets. As you can see, they're kind of darting down. This was probably not the world's best video because we'd already freaked them the hell out with the camera. So I remember it took them a little bit of time to like calm down and figure out what's going on and realize they can go eat it without, you know, big scary humans coming to kill them. But yeah, just thought we'd finish this off with a little feeding video. As you can see, they're starting to kind of come out of that rock and from their little hiding spots. But yeah, I just love Mbuna. This tank is a really fun, easy one that I think will add a lot of value. He's not a massive fish person, like he just does it a little bit, but as you can see, just does a water change once a week and he's able to achieve this nice planted Mbuna tank. And he has it set up how he likes it. So yeah, I'll stop talking now and give you guys a few seconds just to enjoy this beautiful mix here at the end. Yeah, I think it needs to be up the water. So that's a little tank tour for you guys of my brother's easy, low maintenance, very casual Mbuna tank. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I think it's a really cool little tank for kind of shows some of the options you can do. You don't need to really super stress about doing a high-tech like manicured aquascape. You can chuck a couple rocks in and a bunch of fish and you can still create a really effective, really beautiful display. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please drop your comments down below, you know, help that algorithm. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys all very much. Thank you very much for watching. I love you all so much and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.